let's do the 4 methods of meditation, right? So the first one, you can do this with your eyes open or your eyes closed. If you are in a very safe environment, I'd recommend you close your eyes for this. And we'll start with meditation on the breath, and it's really, really simple. And I defy anyone to think at the same time that they're doing this, because one of the things you can't do is think about the breath and think at the same time. If you do happen to have a thought while you're doing this, guess what? It could be a really, really important thought that's induced by the state of the breath. So all you do is this. You breathe in, deep in breath, and then you breathe out with your mouth slightly open, about 4 times as long as the in-breath. And just do that 3 times. In and out. And then in and out. Now on the next in-breath, I want you to pause between the in and the out breath. And then breathe out. And on the next out breath, I want you to pause between the out and the in-breath. And just repeat that 3 more times, but paying attention to the pauses between the in and the out and the out and the in. One more time. And again, if any thoughts came in, that's great. So what we want to do now is we're going to use a mantra. Now, lots of mantras are like Om and Om Mani Padme and this sort of stuff, but I like making things accessible. So we're going to use a mantra. And a mantra, there's 2 aspects to a mantra. One is the sound, which is, and again, if you think about something, you can't think about something else. And the second is the intention. So one of my most popular meditations on the Insight Timer app is called Be Calm. And you just say internally the word be on the in-breath and calm on the out-breath. Could I ask you what you think the intention behind this meditation is?
To relax.
Exactly. And it's just to be calm. I've even got a meditation called Just Relax. And it's just on the in-breath and relax on the out-breath. The whole point of the meditation is just to relax, so it's self-serving. So just let's do that now. Eyes closed, if you like. And on the in-breath, just say internally the word be. And on the out-breath, say the word calm. Let's be calm. Do that 3 more times. And 1 more. So I'm doing this. I'm doing this in a non-meditative speed. So this is more a demonstrator, not to get in the state. But you can see that I can see already by your palate, you're getting more relaxed just by doing this. So
you can see my body just.
There's a 10-minute version of that, 15-minute version of that, and what have you. And that's the key to getting you into the state. Now, one of the good things about meditation is it's reckoned that for every minute you meditate, you add a minute of longevity, of living well for longer to your life. So we're now going to move to meditating on a thing. Now, this is, if I was in a same room with you, this would be easy to do. I haven't done this over Skype with anybody, so this is an experiment for me. So I want you to find, behind your computer somewhere, a spot on the wall. And this is the eyes open. So find that spot on the wall, okay? And you focus on that spot on the wall. And now just let your attention, so your gaze is still locked on the spot on the wall. For me, I'm just locking it on my webcam. But now let your attention go to the left and right and top and bottom of the of the spot. Let's say out by about 1 foot, 30 centimeters or so, top and bottom, and to the right. So even though you're focused on the spot, your attention now is on the area around that spot. And if any thoughts come in, just say that's fine, accept those thoughts come in. Notice if a thought comes in, how your attention is taken away from the spot on the wall and the space around it. Now widen that so it's about 1 meter out either side, so your attention, your gaze is wider to the left and the right and the top and the bottom. Allow thoughts to come in, internal chatter to come in. Bring your attention back to the thing you're gazing at and the space around it. And now let your attention be aware of the room around you, maybe the ceiling above you, the floor beneath you, the walls either side. And you were seeing these things all the time, but your gaze was never there. And what you notice is, if you're now having the attention on the things around you, you can't think at the same time. So this is a fantastic thing. So now we'll just complete this now with thought itself. This is the deeper state of thought. We'll do a really rapid version of this. So with thought, we do, this is best with eyes closed. And what you do is you take your tongue and put it to the roof of your mouth. So the tip of your tongue is on the top of your mouth. And you imagine a space up. I'll do this in imperial measurements, if you don't mind. You do the translation to metric. So imagine a space about an inch up, or a point about an inch up from that point at the top of your mouth and about 2 inches back. And when you imagine this place, just relax your tongue, just slacken your jaw off at this point, let all that tension drop out of the jaw. And now imagine you're looking at the back of your eyeballs. So your attention now is in what we call the pineal gland. This is the third eye. It's called the seat of the soul. It's the place where ideas come in, light bulb moments arrive in the pineal gland before they get to the rest of the brain. And just imagine you're looking at the back of your eyeballs. So the observer has become the observer. And now allow thoughts to come in. And notice in your frontal lobes or your side lobes where these thoughts are. Is it left, right, top, bottom? And if a thought comes in, just speak to it. Ask it a few questions. Ask it who sent it. Ask it for what purpose. And ask it, would it mind turning round and going back from where it came from? Just repeat that process for the next 5 or 10 seconds. Just talk to your thoughts and notice when you talk to them how they go quiescent. And by the way, if it's a good thought, you can ask it to come back at another time, which is more convenient. So open your eyes, come back in the room. Mm-hmm. And if you're driving, if you pulled over, you can start driving again.
Yes.
So let me ask you, how was that for you?
Ooh, I felt relaxed, and I can really have that experience that I'm not thinking about anything else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like in my role here, I've got lots of things going on. I'm checking if everybody's okay. How are you? What I'm going to ask next. Mm-hmm. But all that goes, and yeah, I'm just in what you're asking me to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.